your attention span, your overthinking brain is like the ex-Catholic school first-year sorority girl who's coming to college with this beautiful hopes and dreams, but then the porn industry, social media, all these things trying to take your attention is like the basketball team full of BBCs, fifth years, ready to take advantage of you. And first you try one out because you're like, new adventure, yay! What's this new thing to scroll on this TikTok? And then, before you know it, boom, pow, kabow. The entire basketball, softball, baseball, football, even the badminton team has run you through. You've been trained by every single one of these Instagrams and TikToks and Pornhubs. And now your attention span, your dopamine is fried. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna learn how I'm just gonna tell you how I am starting to try to again go through more of like a dopamine detox and how to cure your overthinking brain, basically. So I recently noticed that I've been overthinking way more than normal. I ramped up the amount of workload with this stuff, and there's just so much shit going on in my life. I feel like there's not enough time to just fucking deconstruct and compartmentalize and chill. Like everything, it feels like so unbalanced. And maybe some of you guys are feeling like that too. Like everything is just happening. You're like, what the fuck is going on? And I don't even have time to think, and now it's becoming stressful. I don't even get enough sleep. God damn, I used to be the self-improvement guy. I can't even control my own mind. Well, we're gonna bring it back to the basics with the most important step. Step one, and this is something that I haven't even been listening to my own advice about, that I'm going to start trying to do a lot more, but this is the most important. If you're going to disregard everything else in this video, go ahead. This is the one. Schedule in time to be completely alone. So there's one thing that I think is actually even more beneficial to sleep that nobody's doing anymore, and that is spending unequivocal time completely by yourself with no stimulation. This is like the ultimate form of rest, because and why I think it's like technically even more important than sleep, because you're gonna sleep anyways. Like you're gonna die if you don't sleep. In our society, sleep is such an amazing thing, which it is, and we're always talking about how to biohack sleep. But before you go to sleep, especially if you're overthinking and you're stressed, and you're not really loving life right now, all you can think about is like, fuck, the amount of shit I have to do the next day, and that sleep doesn't even feel like deserved or restful. You're kind of scared to go to sleep because you're scared for it to be over and you have to wake up back to the harsh reality of life. Just 1 hour. I was gonna say 1 hour. No, 30 minutes. No, fuck it. Even if you can't even do 30 minutes, you can spare 15 minutes a day to put away every single distraction. Right now, I'm distracted. I'm driving, I'm filming a video. This doesn't count. Where you simply just fucking sit there. For the first little bit, you're gonna be like, oh my god, what am I doing? Like, Jesus Christ, did I even set a timer? Oh god, why I have to go back to this work? Oh god, like I didn't text this person back or that person. And then you're gonna start getting to an even worse stage. The next stage of that is you're gonna be like, holy fuck, like these are all the problems in my life. How am I gonna sort them out? I gotta think about them all right now. Like, Jesus, I'm anxious about this. Like, oh my god, do my friends even love me anymore? Jesus Christ, that girl's cheating on me, god damn. And then eventually, trust me on this, you're gonna get to this point where you're like, this is stage 3. Let's get up a nice tree. And then slowly, you're gonna be like, I'm kind of appreciating the moment. And what that's gonna do is it literally heals. It's soothing healing for your nervous system. And you might get back to stage 2 a couple times, like, oh god, what's going on? No, I can't look at this tree, I have too much time to waste. Oh god, how many more seconds do I have left? Oh god, do. But those little micro moments of stage 3 of pure bliss, of where you're fully present, fully in the moment, is sustenance, it's nurturing, it's healing for the brain that nobody else can give you. Even if you have like a partner, you're married, whatever the fuck, like nobody will be able to nurture you like your own mind healing itself from those traumas like that. And the most important part about the step 1 practice of just being completely by yourself is, I guess, don't do anything while, so like driving doesn't count because you're still being stimulated, you still have to think. So I'd fucking recommend you go out to nature and do it in nature. But also, like, that there's probably some fucking bullshit properties that make you feel even better when you're out in nature, that whatever. But I would highly recommend you turn off your notifications, turn off your distractions. If you're gonna bring your phone and time yourself, turn that shit off. No buzzing, no nothing. just that whatever 15, 30 whole hour long timer. And even better, don't set an objective. You know, this is like the top tier form of healing. Like, don't set an objective of being like, I need to go to this destination on this walk, I need to make this whole walk, I need to do this. Just set a complete free spirit mind of, I'm just gonna be here. This is why, guys, chicks are so much better than us at healing their mental problems, because, you know, girls are so free spirited, they just go do things. Us guys, we're so stupid. We're like, yo, we man need mission, man must go to this on walk, man must walk to calculate step. Girls are like, I'm just gonna walk. That's why they're fucking heal their brain, man. Okay, step 2. Not everybody has the time, or you're being a bitch. Or sometimes you'll feel that overthinking and that stress and those triggers in the moment, like throughout your day, and you need to calm yourself right there. You need to give yourself the EpiPen. So this is the EpiPen of calming your overthinking mind. And I say this a lot on this channel, but we're going to do this practice a little bit together, okay, guys? So pretend you just got absolutely, like, fucking violated by life. Something just spiked your anxiety. You got a text from somebody. You didn't get a text from somebody. For me, sometimes it's like work stuff, like you see a negative comment, or you see like an oh shit, that guy's Chinese driver, man, OMG, that stuff like that, you know, like it just shock to your nervous system. We're gonna fix it right in the moment. So even like, let's say somebody's like yelling at you and you're getting berated, but your brain is just so fucked you can't even take it. Disregard everyone else's feelings for just 2 minutes. You're going to take the deepest breath into your testicles, okay? For the one lady who's watching, deep into that uterus. That is one going to center yourself. It's like, because when you're overthinking, you're in your head, you're thinking about your thoughts. But we want to bring ourselves back to our body, back to the present. So we're going to take a huge breath. Oh shit, that's the microphone. And then we are going to pick one thing about our body. Like sometimes, like some people like to scratch their fingers, some shit like that. Some people like to think about their heartbeat. Some like to think about their breathing, just to like center ourselves more. And then and then that's how you bring yourself back to like center. And then like there's so many other fucking techniques. You can fucking box breathe. You can do all that shit. You can do 4, 7, 8 breathing, 4-second inhale, 7-second hold, 8-second exhale. Whatever you need to do to bring you to that center. Just something like that. And then we're gonna bring it to step 3. So this is if it gets really, really bad. You know, you're so in your head, you're just overthinking about overthinking. This is the worst of the worst, the creme de la crop of getting fucking cooked in life. You're gonna picture yourself, okay? You're gonna just picture yourself. For me, I like to picture like a young version of myself, like a little boy. That's kind of the art of therapy. If that feels weird as shit to you, doesn't matter. Just picture yourself. Picture like the version of yourself that you don't want to picture. Like the weak version. Where is it? My mom put this shit in my car. Oh, it's on the ground. There's like a little baby photo of me. It's not that I don't like, but I have a little bit of like disgust and distaste to this version of me that like looks between my age now and when I was a kid and like feels like a bitch. I have the picture in my head. He's like a little fat kid who's like very insecure and like feels very unloved. You're gonna picture that kid, right? Okay, picture yourself. Maybe it's like, you know, the fat version of you or whatever. Picture like the version of yourself you find you don't like. And then what you want to do is just give that motherfucker a little hug. Give that motherfucker a little hug. You know, in your own head. Give that motherfucker a little hug. Now the people yelling at you, watching, like, why are you hugging in the air right now? You're like, shut up, bitch. I'm trying to fucking recenter myself so I can be present for you, motherfucker. Okay? You're the worst boss ever. I hate you. I don't even like this corporate job anymore. I just want to go. Whoa. What's that? And the final stage, the final Getsuga Tensho of curing your overthinking mind is you are going to talk to yourself. But in this specific way. You're going to talk to yourself like whatever problem you are feeling is told to you by a best friend. What will you say to him or her? A lot of us, it's so interesting how when we're overthinking about this, about anything, it's so weird that to ourselves, our first instinct is to talk negatively. To say like, oh, you're just overthinking, or you're just being a piece of shit, or like and like from such an unloving point of view. However, when a friend gives us these problems, we're so much more stoic, we're so much more loving, we're so much more present, and we're so much more logical about it. So just retell yourself the problem that you're having, like, hey bro, she hasn't texted me back all day, like, fuck man, like, oh my god, I'm cooked. And then you say to yourself exactly what you say to your friend, like, hey buddy, bro, you married this chick 8 years ago, you've been in a 60, like, or you know what I mean, or like, she's probably just busy, or you need to go chill. Like, you need to give yourself that balanced advice that's both like real, so you can't just like be a bitch to yourself. Like, I hope you guys aren't giving your best friends like absolutely bitch advice, you know what I mean? You gotta be like, be real to yourself, but also be like loving and reassure yourself. And that's kind of just this, all this shit is just the overarching how to fix your own mental health, bro. And as I say all the time, it's like reps for the brain. All this stuff, all these like little tools, and the more you do it, the better you're gonna get at it, and the better it's gonna become second nature. It's like, you know how in the gym, like, I don't even have to think. I don't have to actively think when I'm doing like certain exercises. Like, my body just knows how to contract. So just over and over and over. Remember, this is a new skill, and you got to give yourself grace and forgive yourself if you suck at it right now. That is a-okay. You are going to get good at it. And I want to leave off the message with, like, I always like to say this to you guys, but like, forgive yourselves. You know, just like that best friend thing. Like, I think nowadays it's so weird, but online, like, negativity drives. Negativity fucking drives. Like, most of the videos I've gotten the most views on my main channel are negative things, or they start negative. Like, I have this problem, I have this addiction. And it's because it's so weird, but, you know, we're bred to love watching other people fail and be negative. But the worst part about that is it makes us negative on ourselves. And honestly, that negativity starts to become a cope. And I'm just saying this because I started to notice in myself that when, you know, like, I'm using my own negativity and being in a negative state as a cope. And it's almost like I'm not allowing myself to be in a positive state because it's like I feel like I don't deserve it. That's a little food for thought. That's a whole other topic. But love you, boys. Yeah, learn to be your own best friend. That's the fucking Giga Chat lesson of the day. Peace.